Okay, fam, here are some of the things that I have for the lobster and crab cakes. I have some olive oil here, okay? We have the lobster crab cakes. We got the lobster tails, a little bit of lemon, garlic spread, some Parmesan cheese, and a sweet potato. So these are all the ingredients that you need to make the baked lobster tail and garlic butter, okay? I also have the toaster oven that I use on the truck. I only got it for like $18 at Walmart, and you're able to bake. You can do cornbread, you can do cookies. I did some cookies earlier today. So you could do cookies, you could do cornbread, you can make cakes. Everything that you need, you can have this on the truck and be able to bake just like it's an oven at home. And I also have my pot with a hot plate, so it makes it easy for cooking. Okay, so we're going to get started. Let me get the ingredients together. I think the first thing that we're going to do is to I'm going to turn this on, and we're going to do the crab cakes really quick. Okay, so I am going to turn this on. I am going to use a little bit of olive oil, and we're going to fry the crab cakes. So I'll be right back with you, okay? Okay, fam, we got our crab cakes in the pan with a little butter, okay, with a little salted butter. And what I'm doing is I'm frying those on medium, a little bit of medium heat. And let's turn them over, see how they look. Let them get brown on both sides. Okay, so you're going to let them cook for about 5 to 7 minutes on each side. Make sure that they get done. In between, and we'll have our crab cakes ready, okay? So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to start working on our lobster tail. So all I did was I took the crab cakes that I made, the lobster cakes that I have, and you put that in with a little salted butter. Put a little butter in there, and then you fry it, saute it really well on both sides, okay? Hey fam, it's your girl, Miss Diva Trucker, and I'm in a hotel in Collinsville, Illinois, waiting on my truck to be fixed. So tonight I decided that I'm still going to cook. So I wanted to show you this nice and easy meal that I can cook for you on the truck, okay? So tonight what we're going to do is we're going to do garlic lobster tails with crab cakes. I'm going to show you the recipe of it. We're going to put it together, and I'm going to show you how it turns out. So bear with me, and we're going to make lobster tails with crab cakes. How about that? And then I have a sweet potato that I'm going to put in the microwave, and we're going to get that ready as well, okay? So I'll be right back with you so we can start the process of cooking our lobster tails and lobster crab cakes. All right, I'll be right back with you. Okay, fam, I finished cooking my lobster cakes, and I am going to put those in the toaster oven for a couple of minutes. I have right here my melted butter with garlic. Let me turn this TV down.
I can't believe how much space there is now that this fireplace is gone.
Okay, I have right here, which is my melted butter with parsley and mixed up. So I am going to put the rest of the ingredients into my base, okay, for the lobster. Now what I did with the lobster is I took a little bit of olive oil, and I separated the lobster from the shell so you could easily pull this out, okay? So I separated the lobster from the shell, and what you want to do is you want to baste that in some of the olive oil, okay? So let's go ahead, and if you see, it's easily, all you have to do is cut down the middle, and the lobster easily comes out. But this is going to be my shell, so it lays down in there, okay? So what I'm going to do is I am going to have a little bit of lemon juice right here. So I'm going to take and squeeze a little bit of my lemon juice in the butter, okay? So you have that. Okay. Next thing I'm going to do is I am going to take, let's see, a little teaspoon of garlic. And I am going to add that with my butter. Okay. All right. And the next thing I am going to do is I am going to take the Italian dressing. Let's take some of that. Give me 1 second. I'm going to put the camera down for just a moment. I'm going to take some of the Italian dressing and I'm going to pour, shake it up a little bit. And squeeze a little bit of the Italian dressing as well. Okay. You're going to stir that up and mix it all in with the butter and the garlic and the lemon juice. Then last but not least, let's go ahead and put some Parmesan cheese in there. Okay. So we're going to put a little Parmesan cheese and we're going to mix that up as well. So this is what your topping is going to be. It's going to be Parmesan cheese, melted garlic butter with a little Italian dressing and some lemon juice. Okay, so now that we got our lobster right here, I broke the back of the shells, okay, and opened it up, and I rubbed some olive oil on it. So all you have to do is take a little olive oil like that and rub just a little bit all over your lobster. Okay, rub that all on your lobster, and I'm going to take that and I'm going to put it up here. Put my lobster tails up there, and then I am going to take the butter and the sauce and everything and just marinate that and pour it all over your lobster, okay? So you can pour that in there. And you put it all over your lobster. You have the toaster oven at about 350 degrees. Okay, just pour that on your lobster. Once you get finished with that, I'm going to put it in the oven for a couple of minutes and let that get let the lobster get done. And I'm also going to put the lobster cakes in the toaster oven for a minute as well. Okay, so I'll be back with you to show you how it all turns out. So there's the lobster that I finished covering in the butter, the Parmesan cheese, Italian dressing, lemon, and a little garlic, okay? So that's what it looks like before it goes in the oven, okay? So I'm going to put it on 350, and we're going to let it bake for about, I think, 7-10 minutes, okay? But I'll be right back with you and show you how it's done. Okay, fam, I got the lobsters in, and we're going to check on them to see if what they're doing and how they look. So it was on bake, so I wanted to brown a little bit at the top, so I put it on broil. So now you can see the Parmesan cheese And the butter and everything just melted with the little garlic and everything, and Italian dressing. So it should be done in a little bit. I turned it on broil so it can get a little brown at the top and bake really nicely. And we'll be back with the finished product. So I hope you all like. I'm going to put the lobster cakes in the toaster oven for a little bit longer. But it's cooking and it's coming along really nice, okay? So I'll check back with y'all in just a moment. Okay, fam, we finished the, we have finished the meal. So we have the lobster tails and a lobster crab cake. So this is how it came out. And I hope if you all try this recipe and try to cook it in a toaster oven, it will come out just as well, okay? So thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. And this is your girl, Miss Diva Trucker, again, cooking lobster tails with lobster crab cakes. Talk to you all later. Bye.
And you're not going to let anything keep you sidelined. That's why you drink Ensure.
Hey fam, I'm here in, let me turn this TV down. I'm here in Collinsville, Illinois. I'm sitting here at the Super 8. My truck is in the shop, so I would have been cooking on the truck. But the truck is in the shop. It had a recall on it, so I'm here at the hotel. But I wanted to cook this meal for y'all to show you, you know, some of the things, different things that you can cook on the truck while you're out, okay? So I have some lobster tails here. Earlier today, what I did was I made some, I'm going to turn this around, okay? Earlier, what I did was I made some chocolate chip cookies. I put it in the microwave. And these are my ingredients for the lobster bake, okay? So I did a lobster bake with lobster tails. I used some garlic. I have some extra virgin olive oil. And I had a little garlic spread, okay? Some Parmesan cheese, Italian dressing, and some Pam so it wouldn't stick, okay? So I wanted to show y'all the outcome. I'm doing a video step by step showing you how to put this together, but this is a toaster oven that I got at Walmart for about $18, okay? And I already cooked the lobster cakes. So these are the lobster cakes that I cooked over here in my little hot plate, my little pan. And what I did was I put a little butter in there, and I cooked the lobster cakes, okay? So once I get through with the lobster tails, I am going to put this in the toaster oven for a couple of more minutes just to make sure that it's done all the way, completely done. So now, these are the lobster tails, okay? So they're still in there getting done. All you have to do is, I showed you how to cut it. Cut it down the center, cut it down the back. And you put your butter, you put a little bit of garlic, put some Parmesan cheese, a little bit of Italian dressing, and you pour it on the lobster, okay? Douse it with like some olive oil, pour it on the lobster, and then you bake it in the toaster oven for about 10-15 minutes till everything looks about done, okay? So that's what I'm working on right now. And I am going to do a sweet potato. So I'm going to put this in a microwave, and then I'm going to cut it open, put a little butter, a little bit of sweet and low, because I can't have like real sugar. So I'm going to put a little sweet and low and a little bit of butter, and I'm going to have the lobster tails, the lobster crab cakes, lobster cakes, and the sweet potato for dinner. So hopefully we have some LTI drivers here at the hotel, so I'm gonna be able to maybe share with the drivers, because I got, you know, enough. But I maybe some chocolate chip cookies earlier in the toaster oven. I am doing my dinner. Ripley, where are you? Where's Ripley? Ripley, where are you? Ripley? We should be leaving tomorrow, so we're going to be heading out. I also found these cute little baking pans. So this is what I'm going to start making my cornbread in, okay? So if you have cornbread, you can make it in this. And then you can put it in your toaster oven and make it that way, okay? We're going to do some cheesecakes. So tomorrow, before I leave the hotel, I plan on cooking breakfast for any drivers that's here at the hotel. So I got some eggs in the refrigerator, some bacon in the refrigerator, and I'm going to make some pancakes and try to cook for them in the hotel. But just wanted to come and show you. I planned on cooking this on the truck, but my truck is in the shop getting fixed. It won't be done until tonight sometime or this afternoon. So what I did was I wanted to come and show y'all how you can have lobster, lobster cakes, shrimp, crab legs. I got some crab legs in the refrigerator. You can have these things, and you can do that on a truck and cook for yourself on a truck and have the meals that you want to have without paying the expensive prices and going to, you know, expensive restaurants out here on the road. So any meal that you want to have, you can prepare that on a truck. So let me show you again while the lobster is being cooked, what I did. You got your Parmesan cheese, a little bit of Italian dressing, a little bit of virgin olive oil, a little bit of garlic, and some garlic butter, okay? So you take that, open up your lobster tails. You want to put it in the oven. I'm going to pull it out for y'all so y'all can see. Doesn't it look good? And let it bake. So the cheese and the butter and the garlic and the Italian dressing is all going to bake into the lobster tails. So when that gets done, it is going to be so good, okay? Take the lobster cakes. When you cook that, you can either put that in the toaster oven as well, or you can cook it in the pan with a little bit of butter. So these are your lobster cakes that you can have as well. And once it's done, I will take a picture of it, okay? I will take a picture of it so you can see, and you can have these items on the road while you're you know, driving up and down. These are simple things, just a little toaster oven for $18. Go to Walmart, get your meals, things that you want to eat, out on the road, things that you want to eat out on the road, you can prepare these meals wherever you are. So if you're in a hotel, if you're on the truck, these are some simple things that you can do. Just have your little ingredients, and you can do that as well. Okay, so I just wanted to show y'all what I was up to. I would have done it on the truck. I do apologize, but right now the truck is in the shop. Hopefully that they will have it ready tomorrow, and we will be ready to go. Okay, so once those get done, look at them, they're in there cooking. You see how the tail is getting all red and everything. But in this toaster oven, you can bake cornbread, you can bake cakes, you can bake cheesecakes, you can do all kinds of things that you would do at home. You can do it on the truck. Okay, so I'm going to show you some nice easy things that you can do so that you are better prepared, that if you want to cook your meals, you can do that. You don't have to eat at the restaurant all the time. You don't have to eat in the Petro. You don't have to eat at the TA. You can make your meals yourself on your truck. It's easy cleanup. So if I had this right here that I got to clean, all I got to do is put it in a bag, put this in the bag. When I get to the TA, they have a refrigerator. I mean, not a refrigerator, but a sink for you. And you just rinse this stuff out, put it up, and you can continue to go. So hopefully I'll find a driver here in a hotel that haven't eaten yet. And yes, Jennifer, the lobster cakes was pre-made. I was gonna make the lobster cakes myself, but the crab meat was like $17 for a small can. Okay, so these are already pre-made, and you can buy them already packaged up together, and all you do is just saute them in a little butter, maybe put them in the toaster oven for a little bit so they'll make sure that it's done on the inside. And that's it. So y'all, I'm doing a video showing people step by step. I'll post this on YouTube, but I wanted to come to y'all live and show you my step-by-step process of what I'm doing as far as cooking. Okay, so this is my new hobby of what I want to do to keep busy, especially when you're on a truck, is to start cooking some different meals. So I'll be taking, don't use the sweet and low. Why don't use sweet and low? That's all I do. I have sweet. What about Splenda? Splenda, okay? Oh my God, it smells so good. Use stevia instead. It's natural. Okay, I have to try that. I never tried the stevia. When I drink my tea and things like that, all I've had was sweet and low. But that's something that I can start. Is that something that you can cook with? So the things that, you know, require sugar, I can't have like real sugar. So I need to find something to, I'm coming with the shrimp and grits. Okay, so I'll try that stevia. Next time I'm at Walmart, I'll go and pick it up and see how that is as far as cooking and everything is concerned. But I did want to come and show y'all how the lobster is coming along and how it looks in the oven. So, you know, you can clean this. It's not hard to do. You can put it up on your top bunk or somewhere under your bunk, and you can cook you lobster and lobster cakes and have crab legs and things like that. So other than that, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and put my sweet potato in the microwave and get that started, and then I'll have that along with the lobster tails. Okay, so I just wanted to come and tell y'all what I'm doing, where I'm at, and give you a nice little suggestion if you want to be able to cook on the road. Okay, so I will talk to y'all later. Peace, love, joy, and happiness, and I hope each and every one of y'all are having a wonderful and blessed day. Bye.